In order to promote a poor girl, she actually decides to use the girl's mentally retarded dad to create hype so that she can create more value for the girl, which is just a basic tactic in the circle. Xiaomei learns from her aunt that Sister Jean went to see her dad at home, and knowing that Sister Jean must have found out about her dad, she goes to Sister Jin's office to apologize to her. She tells Sister Jean that her dad was born with a tightly wound umbilical cord, which caused him to have a low IQ. She said she didn't mean to hide it, but only to protect her dad, just like he protected himself when he was a child, and that even though he had a low IQ, he loved and cared for her. Sister Jean was actually moved by what she said, and she deleted the hype edited by her assistant, saying that she had to think about it. This action makes the assistant a little confused. This is also too unlike Sister Jin's style. Not only that, Sister Jean also asked Xiaomei and her father to dinner at her home. Xiaomei was happy to hear this and immediately agreed. Harry's mom and sister saw on the news that Harry was hospitalized. They were very worried, so they came from the countryside to visit Harry. They were also happy to learn that Harry had a girlfriend and asked Harry to invite Xiaomei to his home for dinner. Xiaomei had to come to Harry's house with Jin's permission. Harry only has a brother to stay around to take care of the rest of Harry's family, and the name of the driver has been living in the countryside. They do not know that Harry did not dare to announce his family. They all thought that his brother was doing a very decent job beside Harry. And Xiaomei did not know that the driver is a brother. As soon as he arrived at Harry's home, to see his brother is still a little surprised. The family listened to Xiaomei's words, only to know that his brother is actually to Harry as a driver. They are all very surprised. The younger sister is more unable to understand why Harry does not give his brother to arrange for a better job, and why they cannot live together with Harry. Harry had to say the words held in his heart. He had to work hard to earn money in order to support a large family, his sister's living expenses and tuition fees, as well as monthly bank arrears, which is not his responsibility, and these are the price. In order to make money, he had to give up his family. Sister still does not understand Harry. Mom is also very difficult. She is more heartbroken his son. When the family leaves, May apologizes to Harry and he tries to have a good talk with him, but Harry scolds her away. The next morning, Jean asked Xiaomei to bring her dad over for breakfast as promised. Xiaomei and her dad happily arrive at Sister Jin's house, and her dad is as happy as a child as he looks at the table full of food. Sister Jean warmly greets the two and sits down to eat. After eating, Dad wanders around the house and sees a photo. He asks Sister Jean who this man is. Sister Kim said it was her husband, who had gone off to travel around the world. While the three of them are chatting, Dad accidentally spills the juice, so Sister Kim asks the maid to take Dad to the bathroom to clean it. But Dad sees Sister Kim's husband upstairs, and he leans over the doorway and says to himself, "Isn't that the man who traveled the world in the picture?" The maid comes over and pulls him away. That's when Harry also came to the door, and Sister Kim has been ignoring him because she's angry that he hid what happened to Xiaomei's dad. Harry wanted to apologize but saw that Xiaomei was actually here and couldn't help but taunted Xiaomei. Xiaomei sees this and has to pull her dad away first. Her dad tries to tell Xiaomei about the man she saw upstairs, but Xiaomei doesn't get it. After Xiaomei leaves, Harry asks Jean if he's forgotten about him now that he's found a new toy. Sister Kim says that Xiaomei is indeed more valuable compared to him now, but she says that it's only temporary, and after Xiaomei wins the sponsor's investment, she'll continue her old job with Harry and they'll forget about all the unpleasantness and start over again, and Harry leaves angrily. After Harry left, Sister Jean immediately called the phone to her assistant. In fact, she asked Xiaomei to bring her father over for dinner just to make sure if he really has a low IQ. He asked his assistant to hurry up and investigate clearly how Xiaomei's father got married, and where his mother is. She needs to know all these. Once this information is released, it will definitely be very powerful. As she was talking, a man's voice interrupted her, scaring her so much that she dropped her cell phone on the floor.